Good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday. I'm Whit Johnson. As we come on the air, millions are bracing for a dangerous Arctic blast that's sweeping across the country. More than 75 million people in 24 states on alert. Wind chills well below zero. Those frigid temperatures are following right behind a cross-country storm. Coastal New England communities now seeing the impacts of high tides and massive beach erosion. The rough surf claiming this historic fishing shack near Portland, Maine. First responders in New Jersey rescuing several people from a hotel in Edgewater. Cities in the Midwest feeling the impact of lake-effect snow. This is Michigan from earlier today. Parts of the nation's midsection hit with blizzard conditions. These images from Iowa. The life-threatening cold there expected to last through Monday's caucuses. The wintry weather also slowing travel at the nation's airports this holiday weekend. More than 1,200 flights canceled today. Our weather team is tracking it all, but we begin tonight with ABC's Morgan Norwood from Newark Airport.
Tonight, millions from coast to coast on alert for a brutal mix of extreme weather, from blinding snow and bitter cold to dangerous flooding. More than a dozen states with wind chill warnings, life-threatening cold hitting a large part of the country. Blizzard conditions in the Midwest, the storm system leaving more than 400,000 in the dark nationwide.
It's rough, it's slippery.
Blinding snow stranding drivers in Iowa, the whipping winds reducing visibility to near zero at times, making travel nearly impossible. Up and down the Northeast, many states still seeing major flooding from that same storm system. In New Hampshire, authorities are rescuing residents from their homes. The high tide breaking records, submerging streets and cars and covering them with thick sea foam. In Maine, water surging into the streets.
Oh my God.
Washing away this local landmark surrounding homes in Duxbury.
Things are floating.
This restaurant flooded, water forced inside by the rising tides despite boarded up windows and doors. In New Jersey, their flooding emergency made even worse by that system. For the second time in 3 weeks, the river overflowing. Rescue crews evacuating this flooded hotel, stranded by rising waters from the Hudson River. And here in Wayne, New Jersey, this parking lot I'm standing in looking more like a pond. For perspective, the Passaic River right across the way here, it's still spilling its banks, sending all of that water here, these vacuums, those traffic signs, that garbage dumpster underwater. Parts of New York also battered by coastal flooding. Some drivers stranded by the rising tide. And further upstate, travel now becoming treacherous. New York Governor Kathy Hochul banning travel upstate for Erie County after 9 p.m. tonight due to expected heavy snowfall. The Buffalo Bills playoff game against the Steelers tomorrow postponed. And with this massive storm system simply wreaking havoc on travel from coast to coast, more than 1,200 flights canceled today alone, many of them coming out of Denver and Chicago. And for tomorrow, Whit, airlines already canceling more than 600 flights. Whit.
And those travel headaches continue for so many. Morgan, thank you.